Archangel Michael states, "The atmosphere has changed, the silence it once held is shifting, and you may begin to sense this alteration, though the reasons remain somewhat obscure to you. There is an individual, one who is not an unfamiliar presence, closely observing you, not from a place of idle curiosity but with a profound understanding. He is well acquainted with your life, including the memories you have diligently sought to suppress. He has lingered in the shadows, not with malicious intent but with a purpose that has yet to be unveiled. His gaze has followed your journey not to cause harm but because your past clings to you in an unwavering manner. Although his presence is not new, his return is marked by heightened emotion and undeniable truth. This man does not don a uniform or bear authority. Instead, he is cloaked in ordinary shadows, yet his memory of you is anything but commonplace. He possesses something sacred that is intrinsically linked to your name, and tonight marks the beginning of a significant transition. Initially he maintained distance, akin to a whispering wind glancing through your windows. However, he has recently gained confidence. You might have perceived blurred images of him in reflections or felt that familiar gaze accompanying you on your way home. If you resonate with this message, you may type Amen to receive blessing 333. In the realm of spirits, he is not a stranger. Your souls intertwined in a moment now echoing through time, though your heart has yet to fully recognize it. He carries an invisible tome inscribed with your name, chronicling moments you were unaware were being observed. Long before now, even prior to the pain you currently conceal, he was present. He witnessed your pivotal moments, although you were never aware of his presence. This individual does not pose a threat, however what he brings may disrupt your current reality. He holds news, a significant life-altering revelation that others have endeavored to keep from you. The truth he possesses simmers quietly before it bursts forth. He has been instructed by the higher realms, not by mere mortals, to remain silent until the opportune moment, and that moment has now arrived. He is closer than you might assume, and the catalyst for his return has just entered your timeline. If you feel inclined to offer further support, consider giving super thanks with contributions up to $20. Archangel Michael elaborates, "The watcher now observing you was once bound by a promise concerning your life, one that was broken by someone you once trusted. He has returned to mend that fracture. However, you must prepare yourself, for what is on the horizon will tremble the foundations beneath those who have wronged you." He has been quietly documenting everything. Conversations, actions, and the energy enveloping your space have all been noted. He is aware of those who have crossed your path and those who feign sincerity. While you may think he is merely observing, he is in fact safeguarding not just you but something deeper entwined with your destiny. You possess something that others covet desperately, and this man understands who they truly are. Although labeled a ghost from your past, he is very much alive and aligned with divine timing. You might not recognize him upon closer inspection, yet your soul will resonate with this when you type Amen to receive blessing 1201. There are images of you stored in a concealed device, captured from vantage points only a protective figure would consider. These photographs are not for blackmail or fame but serve as evidence. He has assembled proof to shield you from the approaching storm quietly looming over your name. Your intuition has been alerting you, and now you understand the reason behind it. He is the protector, ensuring that no major harm has befallen you recently. He intercepted a message not intended for your awareness, revealing the true intentions of someone close to you, someone who smiles in your presence yet has shared your secrets in private circles. This man possesses the original account of that betrayal. You once shared an environment with him, whether at work or a social gathering, yet he has never forgotten the essence of your presence. Now that memory has become his mission. If you feel moved, type Amen to receive blessing 414. He comes not to offer love, but love will bloom from his arrival. He does not come to extend apologies, yet you will receive the acknowledgement you have long desired through him. Once silenced by fear, he now acts with divine urgency. You may discern changes in your surroundings, erratic behavior from individuals, technology malfunctioning, peculiar dreams, all indicative of his energy remerging with yours after an extended absence. Archangel Michael notes, the man observing you holds the crucial fragment of your spiritual journey's puzzle. Your reunion was destined not by mere chance but through divine restoration. Your tears over the past 3 weeks have drawn forth this moment. He has already engaged with someone in your circle, unaware of his true identity. That individual is now concealing the interaction from you under the belief that it will maintain peace, but peace has already been shattered. This man represents your closure. Please, type Amen to receive blessing 1122. He is associated with someone who once attempted to harm you, yet he chose a different path, becoming your silent guardian. Whenever you were on the verge of destruction, his unseen hand intervened. He has observed your evolution from a distance, quietly and with respect. His silence was necessary due to the dangers of the time. Now the urgency compels him to return. He has recognized the changes in your aura and the erosion of your trust. This prompted his current return. Not to subtly reintegrate into your life, but to restore what has been unjustly taken from you. His next actions will initiate the reversal of a curse. Indeed, a curse has been cast upon your name, one that nearly cost you your opportunities. However, there is a man who has recognized this chant and has been anticipating the moment to reverse its effects. Type Amen to receive your blessing 882. This individual who once shared a romantic connection with you ridiculed you publicly while he was present, using words that were harsh, dismissive, and envious. That moment fundamentally altered his perception, leading him to vow that he would never allow another instance of public disrespect towards you. Thus began his mission. What others may perceive as obsession is in fact a divine assignment. He comprehends your true worth and value even before others acknowledged it. This is precisely why his reappearance is so significant now. Archangel Michael conveys that his return is not intended to instill fear but to awaken your memories of him from a past life. This reunion was predestined long before the betrayal occurred. Type Amen to seek blessing 599. If you have recently sensed someone's presence tailing you, not out of fear but rather a compelling energy, it is indeed him. His intention was not to create pressure. Your energy is delicate and reacts readily to his presence. He is attempting to make his appearance deliberate and gentle. Your ancestors are aware of him, having communicated with him through dreams, granting him permission to approach you only when you are ready. He carries a message from someone you have lost who resides in heaven. This message, long sealed and unspoken, has waited patiently for the right moment. Now it abides in his pocket, destined for your hands. He is holding something significant, a photograph, a letter, or a token that once belonged to someone you cherish. This item will fundamentally alter your perspective, especially regarding your past. Type Ament or Blessing 770. 7. He will not arrive unannounced at your door. Instead, he will emerge in a space that feels entirely familiar. However, the moment you see him, everything will seem new. The timing has already commenced. You find yourself in a countdown and he is near. You may unexpectedly feel a chill along your skin that signifies his presence. He has uttered your name aloud during his prayers, lamenting the hardships you've endured, attributing part of the blame to himself for not speaking up sooner. However, silence is no longer an option. A phone call may come soon from an unknown number. Make sure to answer it. You will sense the emotion in his voice despite any confusion in his words. Type Ament or Blessing 1313. There may be others who attempt to mislead you regarding his identity. Do not listen to them. Your soul will confirm what your ears cannot discern. The man who observes you understands the moment your smile ceases to radiate joy. He is aware of the culprit behind it and recognizes how long you have concealed your emotional scars. He carries the evidence necessary for your healing. Archangel Michael affirms that this man was chosen long before the emergence of your adversaries. His delay was not out of denial, it was a matter of divine protection. However, as the threat has evolved, so too must his role. When he stands before you, you may doubt some of his words, but your energy will resonate with the truth. Your spirit has awaited this conversation longer than your conscious mind can remember. Type Ament or Blessing 1444. You are on the brink of uncovering that which has been concealed, proving to be far more sacred than you anticipated. He knows not just your name but your suffering and has come to assist you in reclaiming what was unjustly taken from you. The moment and the hour are drawing near, and when it unfolds, everything will come together in a singular, breathtaking moment. He is no stranger, he is a witness, and soon he will assume the role of your defender. Type Ament or Blessing 1717. He once penned words about you in a small notebook which he still carries. Although the ink may have faded, the emotions remain vibrant. This notebook holds your name alongside words like light, warrior, and unseen strength. This man has witnessed others distort your truth, and with each instance his fists clenched in silent rage. He remained hidden because speaking prematurely could have exposed you to greater dangers rather than offering clarity. However, remaining silent now would be a betrayal. He observes not because he is lost but because you are being found. Your truth is emerging, and the vessel intended to deliver it was never a stranger. Your sanctuary is not merely sheltered from above, it is surrounded by spiritual energy that flows through this man. You are not alone, and you never were. Type Ament or Blessing 1688. A particular date is impending, one that may appear ordinary but will transform into anything but. That will be the day he emerges from the shadows into the light. He has seen you misled by those with sweet words and harmful intentions. He has observed you extending forgiveness when it was unwarranted, and loving individuals who never fully returned your affections. He carries a message from someone whose voice once brought you comfort prior to their passing. That voice continues to speak, but now it does so through him. The moment you hear it, your heart will leap in recognition. You may have been feeling inexplicable anxiety lately. This is your spirit preparing for the arrival of the truth. A shift is already occurring within your dreams, your breath, and your heartbeat. Type Amen to Blessing 1999. The man observing from a distance is not merely bearing secrets, he is holding keys, both physical and spiritual, that belong to doors you were unaware were locked. He has encountered a document entwined with your future, connected to your name and family lineage, and represents a choice that someone else attempted to erase. However, he has safeguarded it. His hands do not simply harbor information, they carry the weight of your protection. He has endured time and tribulations, yet has persevered in preserving what is rightfully yours. Others may attempt to speak poorly of him when you begin to inquire about his intentions, but this is merely because they recognize the power he possesses. He holds the conclusion to a deception. Type Amen for Blessing 1777. He recalls an instance when you were publicly humiliated, a memory you may have forgotten, but he has not. This moment forever altered his perception of your strength. He remains silent, understanding that your rise must emanate from within. Yet he never truly left. He has patiently awaited the moment when your strength achieves the right frequency before intervening. His intent is not to seek acknowledgement, but to effect real change. When the truth is unveiled, it will dismantle false alliances. Archangel Michael asserts, the one who has observed you has already recognized your victory. He is merely navigating the final path to ensure you can wear your crown with confidence. Type Amen to receive your blessing for 2020. His arrival will not be marked by thunder or lightning, but will manifest quietly, leaving a lasting resonance, a whisper imbued with significance. He witnessed someone remove an essential element from your life, a friendship, a connection, a spiritual resource, and allowed it to occur to safeguard your timeline. Now, however, it is time to reclaim what was lost. He has recently overheard your name mentioned in a tone filled with envy. That was the moment he realized the time had arrived. You can no longer face this battle alone. The atmosphere around you may feel weighty for several days. Do not fear it, as it is the energy of truth striving to emerge. Type Amen to receive your blessing 2444. He has consulted with a spiritual guide who accompanies you. That guide granted him the authority to communicate, but solely in divine alignment. This alignment has already commenced. An individual who has lied about you is on the verge of public exposure, and he possesses the final piece that will unravel their deceit. As they falter, your name will rise to prominence. You will astonish at the depth of his knowledge, dates, words, choices you have never voiced, yet the evidence will be irrefutable. He has been recording everything in silence. He carries with him a bag containing a letter you once wrote but never sent. He has found it, preserved it, and is returning it to remind you of your true identity. Type Amen to receive your blessing 3333. There exists a photograph that you have never seen, capturing you alongside someone who betrayed you. He possesses it and will present it to you, not to cause you pain but to liberate you. You may soon feel disoriented, not from illness but due to the spiritual energy he brings, which is set to enter your space. Remain calm, do not resist this sensation. The man who understands everything is not here to haunt your past but to illuminate your future. His presence is not permanent, but his coming marks a pivotal shift. Once he speaks, timelines will transform, and those who previously held power over your silence will suddenly lose their grasp. This is the essence of divine witnessing. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 1. You are not losing your sanity, you are tuning into echoes from the future. This man is drawing that future nearer. A particular place, a street, a coffee shop, or a room lit with white light will soon trigger a memory for you. That memory is your clue and is intrinsically linked to him. He has meticulously studied the patterns of your life and recognizes where you have been misled. He understands who intervened and when, and he has now been granted the authority to correct the wrongs. Your voice will soon be elevated and it will take you by surprise. The words you feared to express will flow effortlessly as his presence ignites your truth. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 6262. He will appear when you least anticipate support. However, he will not bring pity, he will offer strength. There will be individuals trying to downplay his statements, yet their efforts will be thwarted by uncontrollable events. Truth has no need for permission to be spoken. He has awaited divine timing, and that moment is now beginning to count down in your favor. The era of manipulation is concluding. Archangel Michael proclaims, "This is not merely a moment of revelation, it is a season of restoration." Everything you believed you had lost will find its way back to you, one piece at a time. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 2929. You are entering a timeline where observers become witnesses and witnesses transform into defenders. He embodies both roles and is aligned with you. This man is not sent to challenge your heart but to affirm it. He recognizes your potential and is now revealing what you truly deserve. You once prayed for the strength to confront the truth. This is the response to that prayer. It may arrive quietly, but it will culminate in clarity. Stay vigilant and prepared. The man who knows everything is no longer merely observing from the shadows. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 39.9. He has already composed a confession, not regarding his own actions but concerning what others have done to you behind the scenes. This document is safeguarded in a location where digital fingerprints cannot erase it. You are not destined to suffer in confusion any longer. What once shattered you in silence will now begin to mend through confrontation. His mission is to deliver the evidence, not seek apologies. A peculiar memory from your past will soon resurface. Something that seemed nonsensical at the time will suddenly make perfect sense. That was him. That memory marked the inception of his mission. He once passed by you during a moment of heartbreak and yearned to speak, but divine timing restrained him. Now heaven has released his voice. He will convey what the universe intends for you to hear. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 50/50. Those you believed supported you will begin to withdraw the moment he speaks, for truth disrupts comfort. Many found solace because your truth remained suppressed. This man carries not just information, he possesses spiritual authority. He can unlock doors for you due to his role in your life's design. These are not mere favors but divine permissions. He has defended your name in discussions where others attempted to belittle it. He has prevented information from reaching the wrong audiences, and now he is delivering all of this directly to you. Someone once said to you, "You will never know the full story." This was a falsehood, and the individual before you is destined to alter that narrative in your life. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 72:27. He has observed an attempt to replicate your essence, your words, ideas, and even your appearance have been mimicked. Yet what remains replicated is your unique purpose, which he perceives with clarity. He is aware of the forged signature against you, knows who executed it, and recognizes those who turned a blind eye. He carries with him something sacred from your ancestry, a last wish, a concealed name, or a sealed promise. It belongs to you, and upon its contact with your hand your energy will surge. He has witnessed every attack drawing nearer, yet intervened discreetly, acting as an unseen barrier. Your resilience is attributable to his role as your guardian amid a world rife with betrayal. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 3030. This knowledgeable man possesses information that may unsettle powerful individuals, hence he has remained hidden for an extended period. However, the stakes of exposure are lower now than the prospects of justice. Soon he will enter a space where your name is uttered with disrespect, and his words will silence every liar present. That moment will signify your spiritual redemption. His gaze bears the weight of all injustices inflicted upon your spirit, and his heart yearns to rectify the damage done. Archangel Michael asserts that this is not mere coincidence but a divinely orchestrated juncture for justice. This man is your conduit for heavenly intervention. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 9191. He will not indulge in flattery or offer comforting words. He will convey the truths imparted to him by the spirits. He arrives not only with words but also with vital records and documents that were thought lost, names that ought to remain concealed, and dates that will reshape your understanding. You will discover that one of your most significant life delays resulted not from failure but from sabotage, and he is aware of who engineered it, when and why. He embodies the solution to a problem you were unaware had any resolution. He serves as the bridge to the version of yourself that was taken before you could fully realize it. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 18:18. A specific location resonates with your energy, and he has already visited it. He stood there fostering a profound sense of your absence. At that moment he understood that his return could not be delayed any further. He will not approach you to impress but to impart upon your spirit the unvarnished truth of your journey. Every scar you've endured will transform into a badge of honor upon the revelation of his truth. He has witnessed someone profiting from what was meant for you, an unholy exchange that the universe demands be rectified. He is the chosen instrument for this correction. A woman will experience panic upon realizing he has conferred with you, as she constructed her peace upon the falsehood that your truth would forever remain obscured. Her time has come to an end. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 12:12. He possesses a code, a combination or a password that unlocks something designated in your name. This is not metaphorical, it is tangible, and the item awaits your discovery. If you have felt your thoughts racing and ideas colliding recently, this is spiritual activation, indicating your energy is responding to the impending truth. He has beseeched the heavens for one sole request, that you believe him when he speaks, for although your mind may hesitate, Your soul is already aware that he is not here for romance, admiration, or personal gain. He is here because you once sowed a spiritual seed unknowingly, and now it is thriving. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 8181. Soon a name will unexpectedly come to your mind. This name is connected to him. Document it, as it will serve as the initial link in the chain of truth soon to unfold. There exists someone who impersonated him, watching you for misguided reasons. He knows the truth as well, and he will aid you in uncovering it with absolute clarity. This man operates within divine timing. All of his actions are deliberate and not circumstantial. The delays were not intended to harm you, but rather to prevent you from being overwhelmed by an excess of truth too quickly. Your patience has been profound. The spiritual archives are now being unveiled, and your story is being recited aloud. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 7373. If you have recently felt the urge to give up, it is because your breakthrough is imminent, and your spirit interprets this truth. This man is a component of that breakthrough. You have never been forgotten. He has faced names such as crazy, obsessed, and intrusive, but only from those aware of his proximity to the truth. This fear validates his purpose. A voice from the spirit realm summoned him from obscurity, a voice belonging to someone you cherish, who continues to accompany you through dreams and signs. You will perceive a shift in the atmosphere when he draws near. The noise will fade, and your intuition will heighten, signaling that the time has come. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 999.9. You are not exhibiting paranoia, you are prophetic. This man was never a stranger, he belonged to your original blueprint. His actions carry a mission, and his silence embodies more love than the most eloquent declarations ever made to you. His emergence signifies the dissolution of all falsehoods uttered in your name. You will experience an unshakable tranquility when he speaks, for your spirit has already engaged in this dialogue within the higher realms. It is now merely manifesting on earth. When he arrives, embrace him with your intuition, rather than with fear, for all that you are about to receive was inscribed for you long ago. Type Amen to receive blessings. Revelation 4545.